Good day, fellow investors. Does money buy happiness? Apart from the jokes, that's very crucial question we have to answer. How much money is enough? How much do you need to invest to know that you will be happy in your life? And how does that fit the long-term life cycle of investing that is key to set right now, and then everything is much easier? I've recently watched a documentary on minimalism on Netflix. Not that I recommend it, but they had this chart into their video, and they didn't put the source, but I searched on Google and I found that it's a chart from Daniel Kahneman from his article, academic article of course, on how much money is needed to really make you happy. Of course, Daniel Kahneman, author of Thinking Fast, Thinking Slow, a difficult book to read. I have to write a new one for investors, a little bit easier, or make a summary videos. Will come when we retire. I don't know, have more time, less research, more time. But excellent article, just in a short piece here, discussing how there are two things you have to think about: life happiness and life evaluation, and how to maximize happiness you only need 75,000 of income per year in the United States. Probably across the globe it's a little bit lower even. And then what do they discuss? Happiness is separated with emotional well-being, which we'll discuss how they measure it, and life evaluation. Of course, if you have more money, you think of your life at a higher level. You're better, a better car, better everything, that ego part of life. But you aren't actually happier. I have a friend who has 4 million. He is not really happier with more money. He is more anxious, more stressful, because he is afraid that he will not reach some targets compared to others, or that he will lose that money, which puts him in a bad position. So more money sometimes also means less happiness, and that's something very important and that I want to discuss in this video, and also the reason why we're making this video, to help you. And if it helps you just a little bit in your financial decisions, that I've made a great job. And please click that like button. Thank you. For investing, this is crucial, because how much do you need to invest to have your life on a good trajectory, to be happy, and also not to be greedy? Because the biggest enemy we have, to quote Benjamin Graham, is ourselves when it comes to investing. We are irrational, we do the wrong things at the wrong moment in time, which leads to these kind of returns where the average investor over the last 20 years, according to JP Morgan, got a return of 2.5% compared to the market's 6.1%, and other asset classes, they eliminated gold, but okay, other asset classes even more. So how to avoid that? Well, if we have a good basis, we know what are our goals that lead us to happiness, then we can eliminate fear and greed, be rational, and that's what we are going to discuss in this video. How much money do you need to invest monthly? And you can make that calculation to hit your target and be happy. Isn't the point of everything being happy and then building meaning? So let's start. How much money do we need to be happy? It's very simple. They made an analysis and they came out with a number that after a household makes 75,000 or more of income, happiness level doesn't increase. So you get life satisfaction. Of course, you feel better, better car, bigger house, more divorces, etc. So okay, you did more in life, but you are not actually happier. And if we look at the chart they've did, so they've looked at, okay, positive effect, reporting happiness, smiling, enjoyment, being not blue, so when you are not worried, not sad, stress-free, again, times that you are stress-free. And then you look at positive effect, of course, low income, less and less, but that it evens out at 75,000 of income. If you are not blue, so again, evens out here at 75,000, and the stress level even declines in a normal day the more money you have, the more worries you have. This is very simple, but really thought-provoking. Okay, how much money do I really need from my investments or from my job? Do I need to take the job that makes me miserable but pays more, or can I settle for lower? And then also for thinking about life, where you are you going to go for life evaluation or emotional well-being? And let's discuss that based on the $75,000 income that is, let's say, maximizing happiness. And here I really want to quote Charlie Munger discussing, okay, he is asked, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you make more money? Aren't you unhappy because Warren Buffett is so much richer than you? And then he says that buying a second, third, fourth house would not make him happier. And that's also what Buffett says. He has one house, and I think they sold the vacation home at the coast. And that's it. You are not happier with more houses. Something to think also when it comes to investing. Are we going to put all our money aside, not having fun, not doing what we want to do to enjoy life with family, work more, just to reach a number that we think it's necessary, or not? And you have to find your own numbers. Just going to give you here some examples. Let's say that you start with 10,000, you invest 500 per month, and that the return yearly over the next 20 years is 10%. After 20 years, you have 426,000. Okay. Let's say that after 20 years your income is higher, you can invest more, you invest 1,000, 12,000 per year, again 10% return, you end up over 40 years with 3.5 million. If we then want to keep the income of 75,000 and retire, you only need the 2% yield on that, which is doable. So you might think, okay, I don't really need 3.5 million, I can invest 200 or 300 or 500 here and then spend more here to travel, bring your wife to Paris, things like that, and then still get out at, I don't know, 2 million, and I'm with Social Security, with everything. Include here the value of your house, you might downsize and things like that. Okay, how much do I need to invest per month to reach my goals? Of course, you can say, Sven, no, not everybody can reach 10%. Okay, let's take 7%. We are at 1.6 million with these numbers after 40 years. Again, you need 4.5% to reach again 75,000. There will be inflation, but there will also be other things. You will get inheritance, all of those things that are normal in life and important to think about long term, and then you can make the right goals. The main messages here are: Warren Buffett, never risk what you have and need for something you don't have and don't need. Do you really need to risk everything for the third house or something like that? That's a concept that few grasp, but extremely important. And let's close here with Charlie Munger, as those were the main theme of the topic here. How to be happy, very simple. Don't envy. Don't envy. Very important in investing, because you don't need to chase others. You just need to do what's right for you, for your happiness. Do how much you think is best, and deploy that money so that you reach the highest level of life satisfaction for you and happiness. Both have to be balanced. Don't have resentment. Don't overspend your income. If you don't overspend, then everything is easy. You have more money aside for crisis, for investments, deal with reliable people, and do what you are supposed to do. All of this work well, are easy, and make your life better so that you can stay cheerful. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please click that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.